अगेन अ वेरी वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून यूट्यूब एंड आज अपन एक बहुत वन ऑफ अ काइंड क्रेजी प्रोजेक्ट करने वाले हैं. प्रोजेक्ट नहीं बोल सकते, इट्स जस्ट सम रेगुलर मेंटेनेंस दैट इज सपोज टू बी डन ऑन दीज बाइक्स, बट लॉट ऑफ पीपल इवन इंटरनेशनली स्किम्प ऑन दिस मेंटेनेंस. बट अस बीइंग अस, करना है तो करना है. तो दिस इज़ अ 2016-17 Kawasaki H2. I think you guys have seen it before in a couple of my videos. And we had installed a Woolwich Racing interface on it. We flashed a tune on it. A lot of work has already been done, but the commonest issue on the H2s which is cropping up nowadays is this hydraulic tensioner. As you all know, R1 mein it's a common problem. On these H2s also, on cold starts it's a common issue. Now this specific model gets two tensioners, one for the supercharger as you can see there and one for the timing, but the timing one is the one that starts creating the rattle on cold starts. Eventually it will fail. Internationally there's been a recall for that, but even a lot of showrooms in the US have messed up the engines while trying to do that and people have claimed warranty, had engine swaps. तो यहाँ के शोरूम में देना का तो मतलब ही नहीं बनता. So we have to sit with the service manual, do everything. So yeah, today we'll be doing a manual CCT swap. As you can see, my bike's also got a beautiful exhaust. Alex is getting some sleep. But yeah, we'll be swapping out the hydraulic tensioner with this part right there. As you can see, it's a Pro Cam Chain Tensioner Precision with a new gasket. And as you all know, H2 this specific year model H2 gets only the upshift wala quick shifter. It doesn't get a downshift wala. So we did order this OEM Kawasaki part straight from Japan. It's a shift sensor from a 2020 H2. This is what we are going to swap in and connect our Woolwich interface and enable the up and down both. So this is the manual precision tensioner from APE that we are going to be installing, and as you can see, सामने का सामने है. Surprisingly enough, in the Kawasaki H2 service manual, they have not really given much to do, like to engine. Normally on the R1, it's suggested to put the engine at top dead center before removing the tensioner and all that. इसमें ऐसा कुछ प्रोसीजर सर्विस मैनुअल में दिया हुआ तो नहीं है, तो होपफुली वी आर गोइंग टू फॉलो व्हाट द सर्विस मैनुअल हैज सेड. एंड अगेन आई हैव टू टेल यू, इट्स अ वेरी सेंसिटिव जॉब. घर पे करने का लौंडपने का काम नहीं है. दिखने को सिंपल दिखता, बट इफ़ द टेंशनर इज़ आउट एंड यू ट्राई टू रोटेट द क्रैंक बाई हैंड. इसमें 6 नंबर की एलंकी दिया. आई डोंट थिंक देयर इज एनी वे टू इवन लॉक द चेन so it doesn't go back, but I'm sure there is some system. इसलिए now instructions दिए, but yeah, don't try to fuck around with that while the tensioner is out and let the bike cool down a little bit. आप tensioner निकाल के इंजन आगे पीछे करने गए, अगर टाइमिंग जंप हुई, so we all know what happens. So it's just two 5mm Allen key bolts. I think bismillah बोल के we're just gonna take it out. So the bolts are a little inside, so normal bit नहीं बैठती, तो get a L bit, confirm to see if it's fitting perfectly, and obviously उन्हें अंदर के उसके थ्रेडिंग कुछ भी स्लिप नहीं होना. तो मेक श्योर दैट दिस थिंग इज़ प्रॉपरली सीटेड इन देयर. ये ऊपर का इट्स अ लिटिल ट्रिकी, बट या तो खाली इतने इसके फोर्स से नहीं खुलता. वील नीड समथिंग लाइक दिस, अ देसी जुगाड़. नॉर्मली दे यूज़ एक्सटेंशन रैचेट और समथिंग, बट अपने को उतना डीप में जाना नहीं है, तो यू कैन जस्ट यूज़ दिस टू लूजन एंड डू दिस टू टाइटन इट. सो स्लोली पहले लेट्स ट्राई टू फर्स्ट लूजन दिस वन. बिस्मिल्लाह. Super jumper mein bumper. Now this again, make sure it's perfectly seated. These wires are going to come a little in the way, but I think once we loosen the bolt a little bit, it's not going to be a problem. Yeah. I think now we can start getting them rest of the way out. बिस्मिल्लाह. हाँ, चलो भाई बोल्टों को लूज़ करके टेंशनर. So it's going to pop out because it's spring loaded and hydraulic, so it will just pop out like pach. So as you can see, we just took out the tensioner. ये नीचे वाला हो गया अपना मैनुअल वाला, और ये हो गया अपना पुराना वाला. So make sure initially वो टेंशन सेट करने का तो अलग प्रोसीजर है. there is like a adjustment screw there, but first off measure, put both of them side by side, और दोनों की लेंथ मैचिंग रखो. this end part of the tensioner द लेंथ इज सपोज टू मैच द एंड पार्ट ऑफ दिस वन. वो लेंथ मैच करके पहले इंस्टॉल करो, उसके बाद I'll show you the procedure to set the correct tension. Again, we've taken out the old gaskets. There's a new gasket that we have right there, and the tensioner is out. Just clean that part so that there's no dirt or debris there, because there are oil lines there जो कि बहुत pressure से oil squirt करते हैं, so it has to be clean when you're seating in the new gasket, and make sure nothing goes inside there. खतरनाक हालत का गड़ा है वो. And at this stage, make sure that you do not move the bike, do not move the crank का तो अपन खोले भी नहीं, बट या मेक श्योर द बाइक डजंट मूव, स्पेशली गियर में आगे पीछे कुछ भी करेंगे टाइमिंग जंप. सो यप, सो एज यू कैन सी वी हैव टेकन आउट द ओल्ड टेंशनर, पुट इन द न्यू वन, बट फॉर इट टू गो इनसाइड थोड़ा फोर्स लगता, आड़ा टेढ़ा फोर्स लगाने से अच्छा. द बोल्ट्स दैट कम विद द manual tensioner are slightly smaller, and the one that come with the old tensioner are slightly longer. So what I generally like to do is put in an old bolt, because उन्हें लंबा रहता, थ्रेडिंग थोड़ा टाइट करे तो इन्हें हल्का सा अंदर जाता. देन यू पुट इन इट्स ओरिजिनल बोल्ट अप टॉप, रिमूव दिस, पुट इन द ओरिजिनल बोल्ट डाउन, एंड it will lock up. If you try to jam a screwdriver or something, try to push it in, that will damage it, and that's something you don't want. So we've installed the tensioner. We'll set the tension in a bit and start her up in a while, but the real challenge was changing this shift sensor. We couldn't shoot any footage because मैं और हमारे अल्ताफ भाई दोनों भी नीचे लेटे हुए थे and we were doing some really hard work, because साला ये चेन के पीछे से जाके अंदर से पूरा था, and you had to unscrew this whole thing, remove those zip ties. So finally the old sensor is out, the new sensor is in. इसका कपलर भी अजीब भोक में बैठे हुआ है. So वो पूरा कनेक्ट डिस्कनेक्ट सब करे जब तक अपने हाथों की हाथों धोए बाद भी यह आलम है, हाथों का अम्मा बहन हो गई पूरी. But yeah, so we've swapped out the sensor, and we're going to, I think, wire it all up, connect the Woolwich interface, and flash the ECU of the Exuta brake. So day 2 of working on the H2, और हमारे senior technician चले गए Alex Baba, and we've just connected the Woolwich Racing interface to the bike to enable the quick shifter. Sensor installation is complete. People say 10 hour का भी लग जाता भाई, दीवाने बातें हैं. Most of the tuners and people, they don't know what they're doing. You have to get a sensor from 2020 H2. That's what we did, plugged it all in. It's pretty much plug and play. Bike was too hot yesterday for me to adjust the cam chain tensioner, so उसको एक basic जो stock setting है वैसा करके छोड़ दिए थे. And we just gonna, I'm just waiting for some updates from Woolwich Racing to flash and enable the auto blipper function. And yeah, the cold start ticking is gone, but I think the tension has to be adjusted. It's very surprising that Kawasaki in their service manual has not mentioned to take out the valve cover, confirm if the timing is 00. On the R1 यहाँ से you can lock the chain, so there is no risk, but इसमें chain lock करने का scene नहीं है. तो I have the thing on the corner of my mind that while removing and putting back the tensioner, if the chain skips a tooth or two, it's going to create a problem. So day 3 of our shenanigans, and मेरे को हैबत हो रही थी खुली सीधी बात after fixing everything, because I don't know why Kawasaki's done this, but they've not really outlined a complete procedure to install the cam chain tensioner. Even the company that made this tensioner, there's no clear instructions on how to tighten it. So as you all know, timing is a very sensitive thing. कोई चीज़ अगर अपने को समझ में नहीं आ रही, शेख चिल्ली नहीं बनना. It's always better to take it to someone who knows what they're doing, have 3-4 people look at it and do it proper procedure wise. So we got it here, our good friend Burak Motorcycles, Adnan bhai, and पूरा टैपेट कवर खोल के हर चीज़ टाइमिंग 00 सब है क्या कंफर्म कर लेंगे, सो दैट वी डोंट हैव एनी डाउट इन माइंड. एंड देन अगेन देव ओनली गिवन द स्मॉल विंडो जहाँ से चेन इज़ नॉट रियली विजिबल, सो वी हैड टू ओपन द होल क्लच कवर, check the chain tension manually and adjust the tension from here. अभी this part is done. The fuel pump motor भी साथ ही साथ बदलना था, तो वो भी बदल दे रहे हैं. And yeah, the supercharger tensioner is the next thing that's supposed to be done. I couldn't visit since 2 days, so most of the work happened off camera. But yes, I'm enclosing some photos which Nawaz bhai took. So yeah, all the H2 owners, in fact all the bike owners, tensioners are the primary reason engines go down on these bikes. So preventively it's अरे लोग बोलते हैं अरे भाई क्या इंजन खोल लिए क्या ये भाई, it's प्रिवेंटिव मेंटेनेंस आइटम, अगर गाड़ी रखना है, लंबा चलाना है तो करना कंपलसरी है. जस्ट द टैपेट कवर यू हैव टू ओपन, check if the timing is 00 and get everything done. So yeah, once this is done, घर को जाके वापस वुलिश का टूल कनेक्ट करके अप डाउन क्विक शिफ्टर चालू करके फ्लैश. So this is the motor that we are going to change. It's a UCT 33 Mitsubishi Outlander की. मेरे को फीलिंग आ रही कि बूसा में भी somewhat same आती, but that's a UCT 30, I think a lower pressure one with a different coupler. So we're trying to see if there's any other car that fits this, or then again we'll have to source it from abroad. So after a 3-day hiatus, everything's done, but again we are facing some noise from the supercharger tensioner that's right here. So I would advise everyone who owns a H2 and plans to keep it, change both the CCT and the supercharger tensioner both at once. बहुत जने बोलते अरे इसका supercharger उड़ जाता है, इंडियन वेदर ये वो. भाई कुछ भी नहीं है, टेंशनरों का फॉल्ट है. रिकॉल है जो इंडिया में कभी आया ही नहीं. तो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फॉकॉल डिज़ाइन, आई डोंट नो व्हाई कावासाकी डिड दिस. इट्स बेटर टू चेंज बोथ द टेंशनर्स एट वंस. टैपेट कवर ये वो सब खोल के टाइमिंग सब वेरीफाई करके CCT का टेंशन तो प्रॉपरली सेट कर लिए. The supercharger tensioner should be here in a couple of weeks. So as I had said, we are going to be flashing the race tools. Remap तो already मारा हुआ है गाड़ी पे. So ECU reading is complete. We'll just go into race tools and we're gonna enable quick shifter, enable auto blipper, enable launch control, enable engine warm up and pit speed limiter. So you have to buy the race tools key from Woolwich for all this to work, but yep, let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna flash this, take it out for a test drive. There's some noise from the supercharger tensioner, so not gonna push it much, but yeah, that's about it for today's video, and stay tuned for more updates on this Kawasaki H2. अपनी R1 भी वहाँ पे कोने में अच्छा सॉरी, और हमारे एलेक्स बाबा भी यहाँ पे मस्त सो रहे हैं. So yeah, reads your existing bin file, enables the race tool and flashes the parameters on it. That's about it. एक ये वुलिश के इंटरफेस के ऊपर काफ़ी एक डिटेल्ड वीडियो बनाना ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज आई हैड सम मैड एक्सपीरियंस विद दिस. बहुत क्रेजी चीज़ है ये, थोड़ी गांड मदम चीज़ भी है, बट या. So yeah, thank you for watching and bye bye.